Hi guys, gals, and my non-gender conforming pals. Welcome back to another video, or if you are new here, hit that subscribe button down below and click the little bell so you're notified of all my future uploads. And let's go ahead and get into the video. So, in today's video, I purchased the Glamlite Foodie box. This just got to me. I've had to wait for it for quite a while. There were some backup delays with the United States Postal Services, which I know everybody's experiencing that right now. I work for a shipping company part-time as my part-time job, and we have the people from FedEx, USPS, stating that they're just so impacted by COVID right now nationwide that they're out anywhere from 50 to 100 people in certain areas. And the people that are able to work are working like 12, 16-hour days, 7 days a week, trying to get packages out, trying to get mail out. So just be patient. But yes, this did arrive a little bit late, but we're going to review it all the same. So I just cut it open. And that's what the inside looks like. Okay, so we have a little card and it says, "Dear Foodie, on behalf of the Glamlite family, we want to wish you the sweetest Merry Christmas ever. Get into the holiday spirit with all of your favorite festive treats. With love, Giselle and team." And then it says, "Want to save some sugar on your next order, save 15% off." Okay. All right, so inside we have a Glamlite Candy Cane Trio brush set. It looks like they're all for the eyes. Next up, we have a pair of gingerbread lashes. Here's what they look like. Very long, very wispy. I'm really not into wearing lashes currently, just because I find with the glue ones, they tend to like rip out my lashes or my natural lashes or damage them. And I've been trying super hard to grow them with lash serums, so I don't really use a whole lot of lashes. But I have tried the magnetic lashes from Kiss. I hated those. So I've got another magnetic lash thing that's coming in the mail whenever I get that. It hasn't even moved from the warehouse that I purchased it from in weeks. And then I also am wanting to try out that Kiss. It's like the one you like swipe on. It's not magnetic, but it's like glue. So I'm getting that sent to me as well, and I'm going to try that out. But I don't know if I'm going to try the lashes today. Cookies and milk. Cookies and milk. Cookies and milk. Why are cookies and milk? Who says cookies and milk? Milk and cookies. Cookies and milk. Cookies and... Okay, yeah, the whole cookies and milk thing is tripping me up. If you guys say it, cookies and milk, let me know down below. But I've only heard people say milk and cookies. Oh. Okay. Oh. So it's a really little tiny pot. What is it? Oh. This is going to be way, way, way too dark for me. Like, this is like... I don't know if you can see, like gold, gold, gold. So I'm actually going to put that into my giveaway. We have, okay, the packaging is like all super broke, but it's a red velvet lipstick. Oh, it's red. This is what it looks like. It has like a little mirror on it. It looks kind of like a blue-based red. So we have the Pecan Pie gloss. It's a gloss. Oh man, can't get this one. Okay, so this is like a very like pinky gloss. It has a lot of color to it for it being a gloss. Like here it is. Like you can tell that it's a gloss. Like compared to that, this is definitely more opaque than this. But for it being a gloss, it does have quite a bit of pigment to it. Next lip item we have is Eggnog Lip Gloss. It's another kind of pinky beige for this one. And again, this is super pigmented for a gloss. So honestly, I don't even, like, I feel like you could just pair these glosses with a lip liner and call it a day. You wouldn't even need to put it over. The very last thing in this box is the Glamlite Pie palette. Okay, so here's what the packaging looks like. It's very like soft, and then on the inside you get a like little mirror, and then here's what the palette looks like. It's definitely like a very pinky purple kind of palette, and then in the middle you get a cherry pie blush. So you can go ahead and swatch some of these. So here's the shade Sweet Potato. Ooh, that's soft. Apple Pie. Nutty Pecan. Blueberry. Mud Pie. Pumpkin. Mixed berry, blackberry, and then very last one, peach. So here are all the swatches. So let's go ahead and dive into using these products. All right, so I have you guys zoomed on in. My eyelids are already primed with my P. Louise base. And let's go ahead and get started in the palette. The first color that I am going to take is going to be the shade right here called Sweet Potato. And I'm going to take that on the bigger fluffy brush. Do these even have names? It just says Glamlite on it, doesn't it? Yeah. It doesn't have like what it's supposed to be or anything. Okay, so there is some kick up with this shade. But also I've noticed whenever I tap my brush just once, almost all the pigment leaves. Let's see if anything even translates onto the lid. A very little amount transfers on. So let's try coating the brush and not tapping off and see what we get. Oh, yep. There it is. So here's with that very first shade, Sweet Potato, laid down on both lids. It blended out nicely. It's nice and pigmented. You will have to dip your brush in and not tap it off. Tapping it off takes away all of the color. But even without not tapping it, there wasn't any fallout on the face. Yeah, not any fallout on the face. So this looks nice. We're going to move on to the outer corner. So for the outer corner, I'm kind of wanting a really pinky look. So I'm going to dip into the shade Mixed Berry. And that's going to be on the smaller blending brush. I'm going to, oh wow, that has tons of fallout. And again, even just tapping it once, it falls off. So I'm literally just going to lightly tap, but it does have quite a bit of fallout. And then I'm just going to start here on my lower lash line, kind of buffing it out. And then making a little V. So here's the outer corner into a V shape. It looks a hot mess now. We're going to clean it up, but I have to really be able to pack my colors in these creases, which kind of makes a mess all over the eyelids. For the inner part of my lid, I'm going to go into the shade right here called Apple Pie. I'm going to take their like little flat shader brush. Okay. I had to really play around with that glittery shade, the Apple Pie shade, quite a bit. And what I noticed with it is that it does not pick up super well on a brush. And even though I have like a NYX glitter primer on, it still just didn't stick super well. So I tried using a wet brush and that helps. But I just feel like with this shade, it applied better with a finger. I think a finger is your best bet with this type of shade. The mattes were nice. Again, don't tap your brush off, just dig into it. There wasn't a lot of fallout with any of the shades. Even though there was quite a bit of fallout in the pan, it did not transfer onto the face. But again, that shimmer, I really had to like work with it, and I just found that using a finger was better. But overall, I like how the eye look is turning out so far. the only thing left from the collection is the blush that's in the palette, the lashes, which I'm not going to use, and some of the lip products. So I'm going to go ahead, go off camera, and I'm going to do the rest of my face, and then we'll come back. I'm back, and I've got my complexion done. And now let's move on in to the, gotta find the palette again, into the blush, which is a very kind of mauvish pinky, and it's called Cherry Pie. Take that on my little BH blush brush. Just very nice and very pigmented. So there is the blush, very nice, very pigmented, blended out nicely, nice and smooth. So last, the only thing we have to do are lips, and I think I want to take a lip liner and then use the Eggnog lip. So for my lip liner, I'm going to use the Wayne Goss, the Essential Lip Pencil in Sepia. So I lined the lips with that Wayne Goss lip liner in Sepia, and then here is the lips done with the Eggnog lip gloss. Okay, as I said, the lip glosses are super pigmented and not very sheer. So I think like these would be good just paired with a lip liner. You could even do it without a lip liner if you want. I just prefer a lip liner. So let's go over my thoughts on what I got. The brushes, they were actually pretty nice. They're synthetic hairs, so they're cruelty free. They are just a little bit rougher than I prefer in a brush, but that doesn't mean that they're bad brushes. It's just I prefer something a little bit softer. Overall though, these were fine. They performed nicely. I wish they kind of had on there like what it was for. So people that aren't maybe very familiar or well versed in makeup kind of have an idea of how to use these. But then again, I know you can always look up YouTube videos to watch. I just sometimes think that it's helpful for somebody who maybe not be very well versed in makeup. Have a brush and it says, okay, crease brush, blending brush, something like that, so somebody knows. But overall, I think that these were great. These were fine. The lashes I didn't try. I will say these are very dramatic and very wispy. I'm almost kind of like wondering, like, even whenever I get a lash glue that I like, if this is going to be a lash that I would reach for. The Cookies and Milk, too dark for me, so I really didn't get the chance to try it, and I would rather give this to somebody that could use it, so this will definitely be going in my giveaway. The lip products, they each have like their own unique smell. So like the pecan one smells kind of like butterscotch in a way. The, what is this one? Red Velvet has like a very like vanilla, like cupcake, creme brulee kind of a scent to it. And then the Eggnog one has a, maybe like a caramel scent, something like that. I thought the gloss was super opaque. It feels nice. It's not sticky, anything like that. I just don't think like, so if I, you know, put this red on and put one of these on top of it as a gloss, it really would have taken away from the red because these are just so pigmented. But I think for by themselves, it's really nice. I didn't get to try this out, but I'm not opposed to trying it. I do like a nice red lip. So I think I would like that. I think it's interesting that they have like this little mirror on the back. It's kind of nice. So these were nice products. And then the palette. I thought this was such a nice palette. It's very pigmented, very, like the lid looks very nice. It does have a lot of fallout. Not so much on the face as it does in the palette. It has a lot of fallout in the palette. The shimmer I found did best with a finger, not so much a brush or a wet brush. I think a finger with some glitter glue worked wonders for this. And the blush, it was super nice, nice and pigmented and really blended out. So this palette, one, super, super cute. So that in and of itself, so cute. And then the fact that it just performed super nicely, again, overall win. This was such a great haul. I really liked this Foodie box. Let me know your guys' thoughts below. Did you guys purchase anything? I think this is like the only Foodie box or gift box or whatever where you can purchase like the palette and the brushes separate. You didn't have to actually buy the box. I just know it was like a better value if you did buy the box. So let me know if you guys have purchased anything. If you haven't, are you thinking about purchasing anything? And that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you guys give a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.